Hey everyone, happy August. August? Is it August? Oh my gosh, it's August. Welcome to the fastest half hour in real estate. Whether you're hanging out with us here in eXp world or watching the stream over YouTube, we really appreciate you spending part of your day with us. If you're joining us in eXp world, well, remember, if the screen's too small, just click on it and tap zoom in. It's a little plus sign on a magnifying glass. If you have any questions, you just want to weigh in, drop in the chat. We're monitoring in real time and we want to hear from you. So let's get started. We got quite a few new advisors this month, more than one new advisor a day. Let's celebrate these people who joined us in July. We're welcoming 25 new advisors this month. We want to take a moment, say welcome to eXp Commercial. We hope you're here watching today. If you ever have any questions or you need support from our team, we're here for you. You can find our full team on the hub and reach out anytime. We're so glad you're here and we can't wait to see you grow with us. So we're going to start off with stop being a secret advisor. I have too many instances that I would have to cover, and John Letourneau has even more. I want to talk to you about two kinds of invisibility that are costing you money right now, this month, without you even knowing it, or maybe you do know about it. First of all, the global referral platform. Marketing is running a campaign right now about your network, and the number is real. We're talking about well over 83,000 agents across dozens of countries. That is one of the largest built-in referral engines in the industry. Full stop. Every one of those agents has clients moving into your market, relocating for jobs, making commercial investments, doing 1031 exchanges or DSTs, buying vacation property, retiring if you're in the business brokering world. And right now, a huge number of you are not in that system in any usable way. You don't have to complete a compelling profile. Just get in there. You don't have anything right now. You haven't even started a profile. You haven't set your specialties or your service area. You're not searchable to the 83,000 residential referring agents. Think about a 1031 specifically. That's a client on a strict clock needing to identify a replacement property in 45 days and close within 6 months. If a residential agent in another state or country has a client selling a rental or rolling gains into a commercial asset in your market, they need a commercial specialist right now, not a generalist. If you're not in the platform with your specialty and areas of operation clearly marked, that referral and that commission on it goes to whoever bothered to fill out their profile. Same story with an investor relocating capital or someone selling a business and redeploying proceeds into commercial property. That's a warm, motivated, time-sensitive pressure client. A free deal. It's walking right past you. So action item of the week. Go into your Okta account, complete your profile, make sure your commercial specialty and service area are explicit. Not just a commercial real estate, but industrial, retail, multifamily, medical, whatever your lane is, check it monthly. Second, and this is a bigger one, being found on AI. Let me ask you 3 questions. I want you to answer them in your head. Don't just nod along, really answer them. When's the last time you updated your website or your blog? Or if you even have a website or a blog. When's the last time you answered any investor's question on a social media platform like LinkedIn or Facebook or Clutch? When's the last time you gave AI any reason to look at you at all? 3 very serious questions. If you can't answer those with recently, that's a problem. AI doesn't recommend advisors because it likes them. It recommends advisors based on what it can find, crawl, and verify. Silence makes you invisible. In a 2025 study, approximately 88 to 91% of commercial real estate and investment managers consulted or piloted AI for research, strategy, and asset analysis. More recent study in March of 2026 by First American, the big title company, Data and Analytics, it found that 66% of CRE professionals and 75.9% of VP level and higher respondents use AI weekly or daily. So here's the uncomfortable part. Real estate as an industry is doing worse than almost every other industry at showing up in AI answers. Investors are now asking ChatGPT, Google's AI overviews, Perplexity, Gemini, Claude, who's the best commercial broker in this market? Who handles 1031 exchanges in the submarket? And here's where it hits differently for us specifically. Most of your bios and your production history lives on CoStar, LoopNet, Crexi. A lot of that broker profile data sits behind logins, paywalls, and dynamic pages that AI cannot crawl. It's locked in a system that AI can't read. So when a prospect or a referring agent asks an AI tool who to call, none of that history is reaching the answer. What that means, particularly even your past clients, the ones who'd happily refer you, may now be getting a second opinion from AI before handing out your name. And if it doesn't know who you are, or it hasn't seen you say anything about the commercial investment arena in the last year, you could lose that referral before you ever get the call. The fix, three simple things. None of them require a redesign. Update your website or blog with something real, even quarterly. A market update, a deal you closed, an answer to a question. You got to do this twice a month. Show up on LinkedIn or wherever your investor audience actually is and answer real questions instead of just posting listings, and spell things out in plain language. Commercial investment property, business exit planning. Don't make AI guess what you do. Your CoStar and Crexi profiles are great for other brokers trying to find you, but your own website and your own content are what gets you found by AI. Think publicly available information. All right. Here's where we get into it. I did this today. I set up a Google business profile. It took me 5 minutes. Then it took 15 minutes for them to verify it. It's the single most important source. AI overviews and Google's AI mode lean heavily on Google's own ecosystem. I used to say this before when it was search engine optimization. I'm going to say it now. Google likes people that use Google, YouTube, Google Sites, Google Photos, Google AI. It really likes you if you use a lot of Google platforms, especially like Google Sheets, Google Docs. It knows how many of its platforms you use, and it rewards loyal customers. So Google's own ecosystem, pulling directly from business profiles, knowledge, and panel data rather than general web content. So go start a Google business profile. It's free. Your own website. Business websites are used as a source by ChatGPT and the majority of other AIs, and your site acts as the most authoritative, accurate source of information about you that AI has access to. Now, directories and listing sites. This is Yelp. This is Clutch. This is the Better Business Bureau. Industry-specific directories where your name, address, phone number appear consistently. And I said consistently. If you have a bio, use the same bio on all platforms. Have AI write the bio. For CRE specifically, that means LoopNet, CoStar, CRE-specific directories carry the same weight that Yelp does for restaurants. So, third-party validation and reviews. LLMs, large language models, disproportionately weigh a third-party consensus. Response rates and volume of reviews matter both traditionally and AI-based rankings. So they're checking Reddit, They're checking all the social media forums, the social platforms, Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, Quora, AI overviews, LinkedIn. Get on there and post some stuff and be consistent across all platforms. See if you can do a press release. News and PR mentions are real great. AI is more likely to strongly recommend a brand when it's mentioned on many cited sources and pages. And YouTube. Oh, eXp University did something on YouTube recently, and I want you to go back and watch it. Russ Lagan did a YouTube course. YouTube is the most cited source in AI overviews with 21% mention share. It's huge. YouTube's not a video viewing platform. YouTube is a search engine owned by Google. You want to put content on YouTube. Now AI can read what you're saying. So it actually interprets the content. First parts, it's not going to do the whole thing. You got an hour-long video. It's going to listen to like the first 250 words. So put what it is right up front. AI isn't picky. It just needs a venue that it can access. Now, let me give you the single fastest win on that list. It is your Google business profile. Here's why it matters more than you think. Google's AI feature leans heavily on Google's own ecosystem. Like I said, Google likes people that like Google. So your business profile is often the first most trusted place that it searches. Now, for us specifically, because we're a cloud-based brokerage, most of you are working virtually. That makes you a service area business, not a storefront. Unless you have a storefront, do not select storefront. Do not use co-working spaces. Use your address. You can block your home address. Do not use co-working spaces or PO boxes. Google will suspend your profile, and then it's hard to get it reenacted. Just enable hide address right after. Google still uses it as the center point, but nobody sees it. Define your service area up to 20 locations. It's beautiful because service areas can be counties. I just did my Google business page this morning. I updated it and I picked counties, and I got most of Southern California in like 5 counties. But keep it real. Stay within about a 2-hour drive. You know, if you're in San Diego, do not put San Francisco. If you're in Charlotte, do not put Virginia Beach. Keep it real because it has a reasonable service area or drivable area. If you share an office space with another advisor, you don't both get to list the same address. Got to pick one or use your home address. You cannot have 2 Google businesses at the same address. So here's the part most of us are getting wrong. If you've ever claimed your profile, Google may have already built a half-empty one for you from public records. Nobody's ever verified it. Nobody's ever logged in. So 5-minute action item. Tonight or tomorrow morning, search your own name plus your city. Claim it if it's there. When you're in, set the category, spell out your specialty, your description, your bio, add some photos, and ask 3 past clients for some reviews. 3, not 10. Reviews are text, and text is exactly what AI needs to read. Here's the through line. We've built you a massive human referral network. AI is basically a second referral network running in parallel. Both are absolutely free. Both are sitting right there. The only cost is that you actually have to show up. Fill out the profile, feed the website, answer the questions. The advisors closing deals from this aren't doing anything magic. They're just not invisible. So I implore you to watch Carrie Lysenko and Seth Siegler's masterclass on generating leads on Google and creating your Google business page. Let's move on. Tired of harping on that, but man, John and I have had some serious referrals come through, and we cannot find our own agents in certain areas, our own advisors. So build a network as well as a business. It's transition season. Most recruiters and attractors know this. I'm going to shift gears. I'm going to talk to you about something a lot of you are sitting on and not using: the eXp network itself as a growth engine, not just a place you hang your license. Here's the mindset shift. At a traditional brokerage, the top producer in the office next to you is your competitor. You don't share scripts. You don't share lead sources. You definitely don't introduce them to your best clients. At eXp, that's backwards. If another commercial advisor is in your revenue share group, their production makes you money. So the incentive flips. You want them to win. You want to hand them your best stuff. That's what Revenue Share 2.0 is built on. When you personally attract someone to eXp, and I mean genuinely bring someone in, mentor them, help them succeed, you earn a share of company dollar that their production generates for as long as they're producing. That's not a signing bonus for a warm body. It's $0 if they never close a deal. It's a real, aligned, ongoing income stream, actually helping someone build their business. And it's 7 tiers deep, meaning your people bring in can pay you too. It's a snowball effect. It's not a one-time check. There's also a fast start bonus. Anyone bringing in a sponsor in their first year gets 50% of the rev share paid to the company. For a capping advisor in commercial, that is $5,000 in the first year. There's a part of that should really get your attention. Revenue share is willable and passable to your family, inheritable, assignable. There's nothing else in the industry. There's nowhere else and nothing else in the industry where your production creates income streams that outlive you. Now, for this room specifically, here's why this matters more than it might for a residential agent. You already know commercial-minded people, investors, developers, other brokers at competing shops who are tired of high splits or tired of being on an island with no support. You're sitting on a built-in list of people who would thrive here at eXp. And every one of them you bring in isn't just a warm relationship. It's a future income stream for you. And it's another commercial mind in the network that you can trade deals with and referrals with. That's the real prize. You're not just building a downline. You're building your own bench of commercial experts, your own network that sends you deals, that covers markets you don't touch, that can back you up when you're slammed. Here's my ask. Think of just one person this month, not 10. One commercial-minded person you respect who is underpaid, undersupported, or stuck somewhere without this model. Have the conversation. You're not selling them a brokerage switch. You're showing them a better model, a better way to build wealth, the same way someone probably showed you. And to aid in that, every week we have a program on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 p.m. Eastern. We spent a lot of time talking about how to pitch our model to veteran independent brokers. It's called Attract and Scale. Today, I want to pivot the conversation entirely. If we want to scale our organization and create true generational revenue share, we need to stop looking at the industry through just one lens. We need to expand our horizons. Our weekly Attract and Scale series isn't just about recruiting the top 10% of existing producers anymore. It's about creating a pipeline for the future leaders of commercial real estate. We're opening up an entire new market for agent attraction, and we have the ultimate secret weapon to back it up. Historically, bringing a brand new or junior advisor into the commercial world was a massive risk. In a traditional brick and mortar, seniors don't have time to train them. The failure rate's devastating, but things have changed. We now have the Advisor Development Program. Here's what that means for your agent attraction strategy. You can now confidently walk into university career fairs, local real estate schools, business networking events. You can stand in front of ambitious, young, hungry individuals and professionals who want to break into commercial real estate or business brokering, and you can offer them a guaranteed runway of success. We know that in this industry, junior advisors are more successful at surviving and thriving if they're matched up with an expert. That's exactly what the ADP program does. It bridges the gap, takes the burden off of foundational training off of your shoulders by pairing them with an expert, giving them a structured master class, putting masterminding with business brokers. They feel the raw energy of nationwide collaboration that simply doesn't exist anywhere else in the commercial world. It removes ADP, the agent development pathway, and on October 7th, use eXp CommCon as your ultimate closing event. I'll see you this coming Tuesday at 1 p.m. Central for our next Attract and Scale session, where we will dive deeper into the playbooks and build something massive. Now, I'm going to break away for 1 second. I'm going to talk about some upcoming events. I believe all events are attraction events. It's that energy. It's the masterminding. I don't even sit with my prospects. I let them enjoy all the other conversations. We have Build Boston coming up on September 17th. So if you want to go to Build Boston, drop me a direct message on the hub and I'll put you in touch with the coordinator for Build Boston 2026. We have Lindy McNeese, who's going to be at the TAB conference, the Texas Association of Business Brokerage, on September 17th through the 19th. Lindy will also be at the CREW event, Commercial Real Estate Women. That's in Miami, September 23rd through the 25th. And we will all, every one of us, will be at eXp CommCon in Salt Lake City, beginning with eXp Commercial Convention on October 7th through 9th. So I look forward to seeing you there. Now, after all that talking, I get to hand this off to somebody who's probably much more interesting than me, my Director of Brokerage Operations, Mr. John Letourneau.
Thank you, Sean. Quite a drum roll and quite an intro. And I do want to riff for one very quick second on eXpCon. I talked about it before, but this should absolutely be your attraction event, your growth event, and also your opportunity to build referrals. Our first day is very heavily commercially focused on production activities, getting you into production, negotiating. We're going to be doing some panel stuff. We've got CoStar coming. We've got great stuff. And the next 2 days are really critical as well. Now, we have 7 additional sessions going on the next 2 days, which are going to tie back to booth activities as well. So this is a great opportunity for you to attract, bring whoever you might have as a prospect, but also to network with the residential folks in your state who are performing well and attending. And you should absolutely get them, set up a meeting with them, and ask for the opportunity to handle their commercial referrals. Let's tie the two brokerages closer together with collaboration, not competition, and go, how can I help you? And you will come away with more referrals than you know what to do with. So there's a ton of that opportunity out there for CommCon. It's going to be awesome. Onward. Underwriting Mastermind. This is something cool. It's starting on August. I'm jumping months on you. Sorry. We're going to have a 3-session series on Underwriting Masterminds. This is going to be hosted by Cliff Bogart, our education director, along with Tim Rios, our managing broker in California. We're going to dig deep into how to underwrite assets, how to value them, and more importantly, what that really means when you're negotiating back and forth. However, surprise, there's a 4th session of this, which is actually going to be live at eXpCon, kind of a masterclass in that. So this is a 3-part series that stands on its own, but there's a really 4th component of it that's going to be great at eXpCon. Please join us. It's on the eXp training calendar. Awesome session. Next one, we got to talk about Dial Safe and TCPA very quickly. TCPA is in effect, and there are brokerages paying and brokers paying significant fines. We don't want you in that area. We've got a QR code that will teach you everything you need to know about TCPA and our important tool Dial Safe, which lets you scrub your entire database in seconds and be sure that you're following TCPA rules correctly. One of our more experienced advisors was a little shocked when he put his own database through it and went, oh my Lord. So I got to tell you, use TCPA tools that we're giving you. It's a wonderful, wonderful asset. Moving forward. We do have a new managing broker in North Carolina and South Carolina, Mike Hahir. Mike is fantastic, comes with a load of real estate experience. Great, great guy. There's a little intro video for you there. Thank you to the marketing team for helping put that together. Mike is going to be a wonderful resource. He'll be at eXpCon as well. but definitely take a minute, pop on Mike's calendar, say hi in Hub, and get to know Mike a little better. He is fantastic and a great addition to the team. Also, one thing, and this is a passion play for me, I got to say, which is one of the phrases I learned early on was brokers die broke. And I've seen this play out where a lot of people who made a lot of money in their lives do not have any idea how to really plan it or build wealth in any meaningful way outside of transactional. So we're starting a series, August 13th, first one, 2 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be fantastically focused on how to build, maintain, and grow wealth, how to set up your bank accounts, how to use the tax advantages that we have as full-time real estate professionals. This is a monthly series, and the whole goal is to teach you how to be financially independent and to really grow and hit your freedom numbers. It's going to be such a cool session. Please join us, and we're going to host it every month and keep developing that coursework as we go along. So please join us for Wealth 101. Next, Carlo. Carlo should be your best friend. Digital Carlo is awesome. He will instantly take your marketing, run it through using our proprietary AI algorithm and make sure that it's state compliant. So if you're like, I'm not sure if I can use this ad or not, run it through Digital Carlo. You'll know in seconds. It's really awesome. I do love Carlo, and in all 50 states, he's out there running. So Carlo is fantastic. Please lean in. And I can drum roll it back to Sean to close this out at the bottom of the hour. Thanks, Sean.
Oh, I like your closeout. I can't wait to run my stuff through Carlo. I got a feeling I got some changes coming. So if you need support at eXp, our team is here to help you. Our concierge onboarding, growth, marketing, transactions team, all of us are here for you. If you missed part of this meeting, scan the QR code to watch the replay, available immediately after the live stream. It will also be put on our YouTube channel, and our next meeting will be on Thursday, September 3rd. I appreciate you guys spending a half hour with us. We're going to respect your time. We're going to keep it to a half hour. Be sure to stop in on Tuesdays for Attract and Scale, where we have done for you systems. I mean, done for you. You could do as little or nothing and still grow a rev share downline. So we'll see you next month. Have a great Thursday afternoon.